My wide receiving prop this week here, Sleepy. I'm going to go over to the game between the Steelers and the Commanders. I'm looking at George Pickens to go up and over his number on his receiving yards in this game against the Commanders. And that number is currently sitting at 63.5 in this game. And a couple of weeks ago, the Pittsburgh Steelers made the change to the quarterback from Justin Fields to Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson has looked really, really good in the first two games here. It's been against the two New York teams there, the Jets and the Giants, but 260 plus passing yards in both of those games. But it's more so been that George Pickens has been the beneficiary with Russell Wilson being the quarterback here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we know that Russell Wilson likes to throw the deep ball. And for a guy like George Pickens, who's, I believe, a dynamic playmaker and a guy that can catch those deep passes, I think that success continues for him in this week. So we go back to that first start for Russell Wilson against the Jets in that game. George Pickens, 9 targets, 5 receptions, 111 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Last week against the Giants, 4 receptions, 5 targets for 74 receiving yards in that game. And there has been some question marks about the Washington Commanders pass defense over the past several seasons here as well. The numbers for the Commanders pass defense over the past several weeks is going to look a little bit better just because you take a look at some of the quarterbacks that they faced over the last 3 weeks here. It was Bryce Young and Andy Dalton in week 7, Caleb Williams in week 8, and then last week, Daniel Jones. We even go back to week 5. They had Deshaun Watson there. Daniel Jones obviously being in the same division in week 2, and then Baker Mayfield week 1 had an incredible week, I should say, against the Commanders. So I think it's an opportunity for Russell Wilson to come out here and continue the success that he's had. Find George Pickens in this game. This low key, I feel like, could be one of those games where we do see points being put up. But I do like George Pickens to get up and over his number here. I thought this number was a tad bit low for him. So 63.5 is the official number currently over on DraftKings for George Pickens here, Sleepy.